We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, and today it's baseball. It's baseball. It's baseball. It's baseball. It's going to be baseball for the next 2 months. Well, we're not too far away. When's the Hall of Fame game? Because we're not really all that far away from that. Where is it? Preseason. Hall of Fame, July 31st. So there will be football played this month. The Lions and the Chargers will be playing the Hall of Fame game. So we'll definitely be able to break that one down on the 31st. But for the time being, it's baseball, and it's more baseball. Not to mention we got college football coming up. That's at the end of next month. And before we know it, we'll be back into all the other stuff too. You got college basketball in like end of October, I believe it was. So yeah, lots of stuff eventually. We're kind of in that slow time, so we're just gonna try to get through this time, and then we'll be able to fire into some of the other stuff as soon as the other sports come up. But before we jump into today's card, we'll look back at yesterday. Yesterday was a good day. I started off with a loser, which was the Nationals, which wasn't even close. Then the Reds. Reds beat the Phillies yesterday, plus 143. That was nice. I'll talk about that game in a minute. The Tigers. I had their run line. Unfortunately, did not get there. 2-1 winner for the Tigers. Run line loser. Milwaukee winner. Faded Sandy. Although Sandy wasn't hard. He was not great. Baltimore wins 3-2 over Atlanta. That was beautiful. Charlie Morton revenge game. The Hamilton Tiger Cats, CFL, minus the 3.5 was a winner against Toronto. In the game of the day, Chicago White Sox beat the Colorado Rockies 3-2. Had the White Sox yesterday. I had the under in the Arizona Diamondbacks game, which was loser. The one play I didn't mention. You know why yesterday was such a great day? Because it's always a great day when
the Yankees lose.
It's just great. Mets money line minus 110 was a winner yesterday. We go 6-3 on the site yesterday for 4th of July, up 3.8 units. So good day yesterday. We gotta keep it rolling into today, and I'm ready to get into some baseball. Unfortunately, there is no starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins at the moment, so I did not see a line on that game. Let's go pull up MLB just in case I missed it. But I'm pretty sure there's no listed starting pitcher for the Twins. Twins are still TBD, so unfortunately, I can't do a breakdown on that one. So we'll end up starting in the Windy City, and yes, it is indeed windy today because the Cardinals and the Cubs are minus 130 with a total of 11. How do I know it's windy? How about a total of 11 in this one is definitely a sign that this is going to be a windy game going out. Matthew Liberatore versus Drew Pomerantz. Not going to go deep into Drew Pomerantz because it's a bullpen game. He started 2 games, which I believe those games were where's his starts? 1 inning each. So Drew Pomerantz is a bullpen game. So I'm not going to go deep into the stats of it. Can't really go deep into the stats of it. On the opposite side, Matthew Liberatore, 16 starts, 6-6 record, a 3.7 ERA, 92 and 1 1/3 innings pitched, 38 earned runs, 17 walks, and 76 strikeouts. He has been solid. I was high on Matthew Liberatore when he was pitching in the AAA. I liked him coming up, and he's looked good. And we've also got although we got a Cubs team that's slowly being able to build that lead again. They're back up to a 4-game lead in their division. On the Brewers, 6.5 up on the Cardinals, 7 up on the Reds. So that could get interesting, but the Cubbies are starting to kind of pull away with that one. I want to give the pitching advantage to Liberatore just because I'm not going to trust the bullpen game there. We'll go look at hitting stats versus lefties. I'm actually going to refresh these just to get the updated numbers. There we go. The Cardinals versus left-handed pitching is 16th in baseball at a 90 WRC plus, so they're below average. Cubbies, if you put them against a lefty, they have the hitting advantage. If you put them up against a righty, they still have the hitting advantage. So pitching advantage, Cardinals, hitting advantage, Cubs. We'll go ahead and take a look at line movement. Line movement has moved heavily towards the Chicago Cubs today, and it's gone from 10.5 to 11. So it's moving towards the Cubs, moving towards the over. Is the line warranted that way? It is. 74% of the bets and 87% of the money is on the Cubs. So I'm going to leave the Cubs side alone. I like the over, especially the way that the money's going, because 46% of the bets are on the over, but 75% of the money. I like the over in this game. I expect the wind to be blowing straight out, and we're going to see some runs in this game. I can get 10.5 for this one, so we're going to go at the over in the Cubs game to start the day. So wind blowing straight out, runs. Let's roll over 10.5 in the Cubbies game. We'll keep on rolling. We'll go to the Angels and the Blue Jays. Blue Jays now sitting nicely in that division spot. 2 games up on the Yankees now. And they've been on fire. Minus 175 for them, 9 total. Kohanovic taking on Scherzer. Kohanovic this year started off good, but he's kind of been a little bit lackluster as of late. 17 starts, a 3-8 record, 5.44 ERA, 86 innings pitched, 52 earned runs, 38 walks, and 61 strikeouts. So he needs to get a little bit more control. But other than that, what is he, a rookie? This is his second year because he pitched 11 games last year. He is starting to get a little bit better. On the opposite side, you got Max Scherzer, who has pitched all of 3 games this year. 4.85 ERA and 13 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Not really anything to go right home to. He's just been eating innings a little bit, at least his past 3 starts. Pitching advantage is going to go towards Scherzer just because he's been consistent enough. And if you look at the hitting advantage, Angels are way down. Actually, they're only 19th, 100 WRC plus, when you've got the Blue Jays who are actually starting to hit well at 105 WRC plus. Hitting and pitching advantage with the Toronto Blue Jays. In terms of the money, line's gone from 170 to 176, so line is moving towards the Blue Jays. The line's gone 12 cents towards the under in this one. So line moving is going towards the under. Is the line movement warranted for the Blue Jays? Yes, 81% of the bets and 85% of the money is on the Blue Jays. I'm going to grab the Blue Jays run line here. Red hot, and I just feel like they're going to just keep winning. They're consistently hitting now. They're getting more from their pitching. This is just a Blue Jays team that's looking really good right now. So I'm going to continue to back them. I can get plus 118 for the Blue Jays. So Toronto Blue Jays money line in this one, or run line. Sorry. Hitting, pitching, and market edge for Toronto. Yeah, I figured that last game would have been the one that they would have faded away a little bit after the series sweep against the Yankees, but nope, they look good. Morning, Timmy. Good morning. Saturday stream is unexpected. Yes, well, I'm currently still on vacation, so I figured I did not work today, so I figured I'd jump on. Plus, I didn't have a show yesterday, probably no show tomorrow because I have to work tomorrow. So I figured Saturday show, it's right there. So I figured I go ahead and do one. Reds and the Phillies. That was a beautiful game yesterday. But the Phillies are minus 165 with a total of 8.5 in this one. We've got, where's the pitching matchup? There it is. Nick Lodolo and Ranger Suarez. Two dominant lefties. I like it. Lodolo this year, 17 starts, 5-5 record, 3.52 ERA in 94 and 2/3 innings pitched. 37 earned runs, 20 walks, and 85 strikeouts. I really like Lodolo. I do. Although he does not have the pitching advantage in this one because Ranger Suarez has been really good all year. 11 starts, 7-2 record, a 2 ERA in 72 innings, 16 earned runs, 17 walks, and 67 strikeouts. Both these pitchers have been really good, but pitching advantage is going to go towards the Phillies. Hitting advantage is also towards the Phillies. 103 WRC plus versus lefties compared to Cincinnati, who's 80th. I will say I do think I'm going to end up liking a total in this game. Lines moved 4 cents towards the Phillies, so nothing crazy. Line movement is actually going towards the over in this game, so I'm going to stay off this one. Where's the money going? All the money's on the over. I'm going to stay off this one because I did like the under going into it. I really do like both pitchers, but the way that the line's moving, everything has to correlate, and that's what I've been doing in order to be kind of more successful lately, is making sure everything correlates the right way. If it doesn't, I leave it alone. So this one's going to be a pass for me in this one. This game was a blowout yesterday. Red Sox and the Nationals. It's a pick 'em with a total of 10 in this game. Mitchell Parker and Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler this year, 14 starts, a 5-6 record, a 6.45 ERA, 67 innings pitched, 48 earned runs, 32 walks, and 59 strikeouts. He has been rough to say the least. And just to think they're going to try to trade him at the deadline. I don't know if anybody wants him. Looking at the opposite side, you've got Mitchell Parker, who I'm going to give the pitching advantage to with his 4.63 ERA. 17 starts, 5-8 record, 91 in the 3rd innings pitched, 47 earned runs, 36 walks, and 62 strikeouts. 100% pitching advantage, Mitchell Parker. He's been a lot better this year and as of late. In terms of hitting advantage, Red Sox are against a lefty, where they are 5th in baseball at 114 WRC plus. The Nationals are against a righty, so they've got 98 WRC plus, which is 23rd in baseball. So pitching advantage, Washington. Hitting advantage, Boston. In terms of line movement, let's move 2 cents towards the Nationals, and it's moved half run up towards the 10. I kind of lean Nationals in this game, especially getting blown out after getting blown out yesterday. I'm not going to pull the trigger on it. All the money and everything's coming in on the over, so it makes sense. I feel like the over is probably the play. I'm going to grab the over in this one. I know it's a little bit of a high total with 10, but I already got the 10.5 today, so let's roll with that. Actually, I can get a 9.5 at minus 125, so we're going to go ahead and roll 9.5 here. I don't like the pitching. Walker has been rough. Offense. Over 9.5 in this one. Good morning, everyone. Pass. Mood. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Brewers and the Marlins. Brewers minus 140 with a total of 8.5. Chad Patrick taking on Cal Quantrill. Chad Patrick this year has been really solid for the Brewers. 18 appearances, 17 starts, a 3-7 record, which I don't care about the records. I never care about records because Paul Skeens has won 4 games this year in 18 starts. I don't care about records. 3.51 ERA in 89 and 2/3 innings pitched, 35 earned runs, 28 walks, 93 strikeouts. Chad Patrick has been really solid. On the opposite side, you got Cal Quantrill, who has not been. Quantrill, although he's been slightly better as of late compared to what he did in the beginning of the year, 12 starts, 3-6 record, a 5.63 ERA in 54 and a 3rd innings pitched, 34 earned runs, 17 walks, and 40 strikeouts. The thing is, he's going to allow runs. He's allowed runs in every single start besides one in a shutout versus the Atlanta Braves at the beginning of the year, which was beautiful. So he's going to allow runs. Pitching advantage towards Chad Patrick, for sure. I will say, Miami, I see you. You're hot right now, although they've now lost 2 in a row. They both face righties, where Milwaukee does not have the advantage. The Marlins have a 1 WRC plus higher than the Brewers, which is very interesting. So it's split. I'll go ahead and take a look at the money movement. And it's gone 3 cents towards the Brewers, and it's moved 11 cents towards the under. Sorry, in this one. We'll go ahead and take a look at the money in this game. I'm kind of intrigued in the Marlins here. 28% of the bets, but 43% of the money. So more of the bigger money bets are coming in on the Marlins in this one. I'm going to take the Marlins here as a live home dog here in this one with Cal Quantrill. I do like Chad Patrick, but I could see this one as a little bit of an edge for the Marlins in this game. So give me the Marlins money line plus 125. Marlins plus 125. Over. I can see an over. I don't hate the over in this game. Oh boy, here we go. We get the New York Mets hosting the New York Yankees. Yankees are minus 150 with a total of 9. Mets, big win yesterday in game 1. Very nice to see. Yankees, big favorites in this one with Rodon versus Montas. It makes sense. Carlos Rodon has been great this year. 18 starts, a 9-5 record, 2.95 ERA, and 106 and 2 innings pitched. 35 runs, 37 walks, 123 strikeouts. Don't be surprised if he's one of the could be a pitcher that goes to Atlanta for the All-Star game. He has pitched against the Mets this year where he went 5 innings, allowing 1 earned run on 2 hits with 4 walks, and a win for the Yankees. On the opposite side, we get Frankie Montas. He has not been. He had 1 really good start against Atlanta, where he allowed only 3 hits, 3 walks, no runs in 5 innings. And then his next start, he proceeds to get smacked around for 6 earned runs and 7 hits against, yep, you guessed it, the Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know what to feel about Frankie Montas. Pitching advantage 100% with Rodon, for sure. Hitting advantage, let's see. Mets are against a lefty, where the Mets are hitting 93 WRC plus versus lefties. Versus righties, the Yankees are hitting 120. So hitting and pitching advantage are both with the Yankees. Line has moved actually slightly towards the Mets, going from plus 127 to plus 124, which is going to end up keeping me off because with all the money coming in on the Yankees, the line's moving slightly towards the Mets. It's a very interesting line movement. It's going to end up keeping me off of this game, but I do kind of lean Mets. But I can't take it just because Yankees have both hitting and pitching advantage, so I can't ignore those. Still in Tennessee. It was nice there when I visited. Yes, I'm still in Tennessee at the moment. We'll be leaving here in a little bit. Just want to do the show first, and then we'll probably head out. Not too long. But yes, still in Tennessee, rocking my Tennessee Shine Company new baseball jersey. Yes, we are still in Tennessee right now. And it was a great time yesterday. Loved it. Soft toss, Montas, first 5. I don't know if I could do first 5. I feel like it would be full game if I had to grab the Mets. I don't know if I could trust the Mets first 5. Yankees money line. I hope not. And if you're going to do it, lay the run line. I just don't see it as worth it at laying a minus 150 on the road. Let's go to the next one where we get the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. Braves minus 130 with a total of 9.5. Braves coming off of that ugly game yesterday, where they allowed. Well, it wasn't ugly. They lost 3-2 in that game. But we got Dean Kramer against. Is that Aaron Bummer? Aaron Bummer. I forgot he still pitches. I know he was drafted by the Mets. But Dean Kramer this year, 4.2 ERA through 16 starts, 17 appearances, a 7.7 record, 97 innings pitched with a 4.2 ERA, 46 earned runs, 25 walks, and 78 strikeouts. He's been pretty good. Although he has his moments, I should say. On the opposite side, you got Aaron Bummer, who has pitched 28 times this year. He pitches anywhere from 1 to 2 innings. Nothing crazy. That's how probably as far as he can go. 1-1 record this year. 2.86 ERA in 34 and 2/3 innings pitched. 11 earned runs, 9 walks, and 35 strikeouts. I'm going to be giving the pitching advantage to the Orioles just because of a bullpen game. Orioles against lefties is where you don't want to be backing them, though. 74 WRC plus for them against lefties. Atlanta, 99 WRC plus versus righties. So hitting advantage is with the Braves. Pitching advantage is with the Orioles. In terms of line movement in this one, lines moved 2 cents to the Braves. So nothing crazy. And the lines moved from 10 to 9.5. I'm not going to get overly invested in this one. This one's going to be a stay away spot. I'm going to enjoy my win on the Orioles yesterday. So this one's going to be a pass in this one. Hope you had a good fourth. Yes, it was a great fourth. Definitely a good day. And it was a winning day too. So always nice. Let's keep it rolling. The Royals and the Diamondbacks are up next. D-backs minus 135 with a total of 8.5. You get Michael Waka, and Ryan Nelson. Waka this year has been really good for him. A 3.62 ERA in 17 starts, a 4-8 record, which I don't care about record. 97 innings pitched, 37 earned runs, 26 walks, and 75 strikeouts. He has been a consistent piece of this rotation and a piece that the Royals are very happy that they have. On the opposite side, you've got Ryan Nelson, who has pitched in 18 games, 8 starts. He's been starting more as of late because he started his last 4 games. He had 1 bad outing in that, but other than that, he's been pretty good since becoming a starter again. 4-2 record, a 3.61 ERA and 67 1/3 innings pitched, 27 earned runs, 21 walks, and 59 strikeouts. He has been pretty solid. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Nelson just by a little bit, nothing crazy. In terms of hitting, I'm pretty sure Kansas City is 4th to last in hitting, 85 WRC plus. Arizona, 121 WRC plus. In terms of money and line movement, no line movement in this game, none at all. And then it's gone from 8.5 up to 9. Let me check a couple other books just to make sure that there's no line movement. That is the Dodger game. I don't want the Dodger game. Yeah, no line movement in this game at all. So we got that. And considering that decent amount of money is on the Arizona Diamondbacks, another game don't really need to get invested in. So this one's going to be a pass. My favorite nerfy team outside of the Mets and Baltimore. Cream rises to the top. Baltimore first 5. Diamondbacks versus a righty. Team total over 4.5. I won't talk you off of the team total. I don't hate the Diamondbacks today. It kind of they have hitting and pitching edge. The markets just don't add up to it. So I hope you win that one, but it's not anything I'm going to be taking. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians. Tigers minus 120 with a total of 9. Casey Mize taking on Logan Allen. Mize, 14 starts and an 8-2 record. 2.86 ERA in 78 2/3 innings pitched. 25 earned runs, 19 walks, and 69 strikeouts. Nice. Casey Mize is pitching like that first overall pick that he should be. Logan Allen's on the opposite side. He has been up and down. 16 appearances, 15 starts, a 5-6 record. He had one relief outing where he went one inning against the Angels. 4.27 ERA in 78 innings pitched, 37 earned runs, 34 walks, and 60 strikeouts. So Logan Allen has been consistent, but Casey Mize with the pitching advantage for sure. Detroit against the lefty is 120 WRC plus, only, which is number 2 only behind the Yankees. The Guardians against the righty is bottom 6 in baseball, 92 WRC plus. Hitting and pitching edge with the Detroit Tigers. Is the line moving that way? It's not. It's gone from minus 135 to minus 125 for the Tigers, showing that it's going towards the Cleveland Guardians. And it's gone from 8.5 up to 9. Where's the money coming in? Money's coming in towards the under, and the line's moving up. Oop, I just caught myself off the screen. There we go. I'm going to be taking the over in this game. I'm going to take the over in the Tigers game. I know that sounds crazy with how good their pitching's been, but with the line moving the way it is, I can get a 9 at minus 115. So we're going to go ahead and grab the over here in the Tigers game. Come on. Now my mouse is not wanting to work. There we go. Over 9 in this game. Things really fall apart for the Orioles this year. Yeah, they have not looked good at all. And they should be selling everything at the deadline, making a bunch of big moves in the offseason. They'll be right back to where they're supposed to be. These guards have been terrible. The Tigers have definitely pulled away in that division. I believe the Tigers are the only over 500 team in that division. Yeah. Man, how that escalated quickly. The Detroit Tigers have a 12.5 game lead in the division. They're also the best team in the American League by a game and a half. The Tigers look really good. Really, really good this year. Tigers are plus 750 to win the division and 275 to win the American League. I do believe that the Detroit Tigers are the best team in the American League. For sure. And I don't think it's particularly close. Although the Astros are definitely up there with them. But those are the top 2 teams in the American League. Everybody else is kind of – the Jays are climbing their way up, but it's Tigers and Astros and then everybody else in the American League. So that kind of makes sense to me. And I just don't see an American League team winning the World Series. So I wouldn't take an American League team to win the World Series. I would take the Dodgers over them. I would take the Cubs over them. I would take the Phillies over them. I would take the Mets over them. I would take the Brewers over them. So I just can't get involved in them winning the World Series. American League, I could see that. Makes sense. Don't bet it. Guards over. I would look Tigers team total over if anything. Pass. I can't do team totals on the site, so I do it this way. I also like the Cubs at plus 1,400 and the Giants. I just don't think the Giants have enough. I just don't think they have enough to get there. I don't think they have enough pitching as well. Same with the Cubs. The Cubs need to sign a pitcher or two for sure. Skubal doesn't want to re-sign with Detroit. He'll go to LA or New York. Man, it'd be great to see him in there in orange and blue. But I think that they'll work out something with him. This was a fun game last night. The Astros beat the crap out of the Dodgers 18-1 last night. But this one is going to be Framber Valdez and Shohei Ohtani. Before you guys go crazy with Ohtani, it's a bullpen game. Because, of course, I can't get pitching. Okay, there's his pitching stats. Nope, those are hitting stats. Pitching stats this year, he's pitched all of 3 games, and he's pitched 4 innings. So it's going to be a bullpen game as they slowly ramp him up. I still believe that they shouldn't be pitching him, but that's just me. But Framber Valdez this year, 17 starts, a 9-4 record, a 2.72 ERA, and 109 innings pitched. He's got 2 complete games, 33 earned runs, 39 walks, 108 strikeouts. I believe he's one of the best pitchers in baseball. Although he's the second best pitcher on that staff behind Hunter Brown. Shohei Ohtani, don't really care about his stats. You're going to get a bullpen game from them. In terms of it, the Dodgers against lefties are 118 WRC plus, so they're great. If you put the Astros against a lefty, they're 119 WRC plus, which is one higher. If you put the Astros against a righty, they're 105 WRC plus. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Framber Valdez, and I want to give the hitting advantage towards the Astros as well in this game, which is, I know, kind of crazy. No line movement in this one. They are coming off of an 18-1 win, but with no line movement, in the way that the thing, I'm going back to I'm going to go to the Astros today again. I didn't bet them yesterday, but I'm taking them today. I think everybody's going to get overhyped with Shohei again, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the Astros here. They just look really good right now. Plus 128, I can get with the Astros. So I'm not going to go to the letdown spot here. Give me the Astros again against the Dodgers. Astros again, plus 128. Hate taking the nerfy for the Dodgers, but after last night, maybe the pitching needs the first-class masterclass inning. Maybe. Bounce back spot for the Dodgers. No, I don't see it. I see the money on the Stros, but the bet's on the Astros. Stros for me. I see 71% of the bets, so of the tickets, but only 51% of the money. So 20% edge on the ticket value, or 20% more bigger bets are going towards the Astros. So I do like the Astros in this one. 4 games left. And this is the series of the year. If you're not watching this series, you're not a true fan of baseball. It's the White Sox and it's the Rockies in this masterclass. We got 2 teams that are combining for 49 wins and 127 losses. So being sarcastic, the Rockies are favored in the game. There you go. That's all you should know. Canning this year, 12 appearances, 10 starts, 2-7 record, a 4.66 ERA, 63 2/3 innings pitched, 33 runs, 21 walks, 51 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got German Marquez, which I believe could be a good trade candidate. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to keep living it up because the last 4 starts, he's gone 20 innings and has allowed 3 earned runs. He's been more consistent lately. That 6.11 ERA is not a true tale of what he's been. 15 starts, a 3-8 record, 73 2/3 innings pitched, 50 earned runs, 24 walks, 50 strikeouts. Pitching advantage is German Marquez. Hitting advantage is a doozy because the White Sox have it, but they're the 2 worst hitting teams against right-handed pitching in the league. So it's a split. Let's see where it's going to go because I want to take something in this game. I know it's gross. Line has gone towards the Colorado Rockies. It opened up at even money. Now they're up at minus 115. Line's also moved from 11.5 to 11. I can see an under in this game, I will say. Line is moving that way for the Colorado Rockies. Give me the Rockies here today. I know it sounds crazy, but I am going to be taking the Colorado Rockies. At a minus money. Actually, can I get their run line? I can get Rockies run line at plus 165. I'm a sick individual. Let's go for it. Minus 1.5, plus 165 for the Colorado Rockies tonight. Let's go Rockies tonight. This might be an ugly plug your nose nerfy, maybe because both these teams not very good hitter wise. You're correct. They're the two worst hitting teams versus right-handed pitching in baseball. Let's keep rolling. We got the Rangers and the Padres. It is Patrick Corbin Day versus Kolek. Corbin could be a possible trade candidate with how the Texas Rangers are playing, because they're currently 43 and 45, although they're only 3 games back for a wild card spot, which is kind of crazy that they're only that far back for a wild card spot. 15 starts, 4-7 record, 4.26 ERA, a complete game in there, which was in a losing effort. 82 and a third innings pitched, 39 earned runs, 24 walks, and 65 strikeouts. Corbin's been good. Kolek has been good too, but I don't think he's really pitched as much. 11 starts, a 3-3 record of 3.73 ERA, 62 and 2/3 innings pitched, 26 earned runs, 21 walks, and 47 strikeouts. Pitching advantage, I'm giving yes to Patrick Corbin. In terms of hitting stats, the Padres against lefties have been, where are they? San Diego. 85 WRC plus, which is 20th in the MLB. The Rangers against righties suck as well, 90 WRC plus. So slight hitting advantage towards the Rockies. Pitching advantage is with the Rockies. Let's look at line movement. It is no line movement at all. Let's see where all the money's coming in. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm going to stay off this game. It's a lean towards the Rangers, but not enough for me to want to get to it. Last 21 games, the Yankees have 6 wins, the same amount as the Chicago White Sox. I love it. And you know what? And just for that comment, you know what the best part of any day is, or whenever this happens?
Yankees lose.
So there you go. I'll give you that one. Happy Patrick Corbin Day, Nerfy, no matter what. I was very close to betting the Rangers, but I'm not going to. The Giants got themselves smacked yesterday. 185 favorites so today on the road against the Athletics with a total of 9. I believe they lost, 11-1 yesterday? 11-2. Sorry, it was 11-0 going into the 9th inning. Webb and Severino. Webb has been really, really good this year. 2.61 ERA in 18 starts, 7-6 record. 113 and 2/3 innings pitched, 33 earned runs, 24 walks, 127 strikeouts. He's been really good. Sorry. He's been really good this year. Let's look at pitching. In terms of strikeouts, he is 5th in baseball behind Garrett Crochet, who is currently leading baseball, Tariq Siebel, Zach Wheeler, and Mackenzie Gore, and just ahead of Hunter Brown. He's been really good this year. Logan Webb he's been good for years now. So he's going to have the pitching advantage over Luis Severino, who is dying to get out of Oakland, Sacramento, whatever it is. I don't care. It's Oakland to me. 18 starts, a 2-9 record, a 5.09 ERA, 104 and a third innings pitched, 59 earned runs, 33 walks, and 71 strikeouts. He's been a lot better on the road than at home because that home ballpark is awful. In terms of pitching hitting advantage, both of them are facing righties. The Athletics are actually better hitting against righties, 103 WRC plus compared to the Giants, who have 100. So it's split. But I will say I'm not going to trust Luis Severino. The line is moving 3 cents towards the Athletics. Line's moved 8 cents towards the over. If I'm betting anything in this game, it is the over. But it's hard for me to back an over with Logan Webb, how good he's been pitching. So this one's just going to end up being a stay away spot. A's team total over. I could see it, but I'd rather go Giants team total over. I'd much rather go Giants team total over than Athletics team total over. Final game of the day, we get the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seattle Mariners. Seattle is minus 175 with a total of 7.5. We get Burrows and Castillo. Burrows this year, 8 appearances, 7 starts, a 1-2 record, a 4.15 ERA, 34 and 2 innings pitched, 16 earned runs, 10 walks, and 35 strikeouts. He's coming off of 1 earned run in 4 1/3 innings versus the Mets. On the opposite side, you got Castillo, who has been, once again, solid piece in this rotation. But it's the Seattle rotation. They all should be really good. 17 starts, a 4-5 record, a 3.55 ERA, 96 1/3 innings pitched, 38 earned runs, 32 walks, and 79 strikeouts. Pitching advantage is with Mr. Castillo. In terms of hitting advantage, the Seattle Mariners are 6th in baseball against righties. That's 114 WRC plus. The Pirates are 84 WRC plus, which is 3rd to last. Hitting and pitching advantage both with the Seattle Mariners, and the line movement is going the wrong direction. Cool. It's going to end up being a pass to end the night. I'm not going to have really anything in the late games. My latest game will be 9-10 for baseball. That's fine. But I'm going to end up passing on this final game. If that line movement was going the opposite direction, Mariners could have been a play, but not anything to really get really going with on that one. So passing to end the card. When is the MLB All-Star Game? It is the 15th, which means no games on the 14th, on the 16th, and on the 17th. So probably no shows during that time. My guess is July 16th and 17th. No games on those days. No, it's going to be on the 15th. The All-Star Game is on the 15th. They just won't show the games because they won't show it on the coverage or whatever. But it's on the 15th. Home Run Derby's on the Monday. Did we go over the Minnesota game? No, we did not. And the reason why, we didn't have a pitcher. Do we have a pitcher now? That's the question. We do not have a pitcher. So, no, we did not go over the Minnesota game because there's no starting pitcher. I can't go over a game where I don't know half the pitchers in the game. So, but that is going to be it for today. Once again, if you guys are interested, become a member of the YouTube channel. I will post the card. There will be some. There's already 2 WNBA game plays, a CFL play, and there will be going to be a couple of MLS today as well, along with the baseball. So if you guys are interested in all that, go ahead and check that out. But that's going to do it. You're pitching for the Twins. Oh, then give me the Rays. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'll see you guys back on Monday. No show tomorrow. Unfortunately, work. But I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out, guys.